What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I'm so excited to finally be filming this video. So July 26th was my 6 months on T, and I cannot believe that it has already been that long since I started hormone replacement therapy. It's it's literally mind-boggling to even think that it's been that long, because it feels like it's flown by. So I want to get into some updates. I don't want to make this video stupid long, so I'm going to start with my body, and specifically my body hair. My leg hair, my stomach hair are both in full swing. I have hair on the back of my knees, I have hair on my thighs, I have a full happy trail stomach forest thing going on. I have a lot of body hair. Maybe good, maybe not. I have some weird shoulder hair going on. This doesn't really make sense. I actually am growing hair on my chest, which is awkward because I haven't had top surgery yet. So I don't know how I feel about that, but it is what it is. I knew I was gonna grow hair, so you know, I can't really complain. I did shave after I filmed my 4 months video. I shaved my stomach and my armpits, and they're both actually back fuller and thicker than they were before I shaved, so whatever. I am still always hot. I'm actually starting to sweat right now. I sweat all the time. It's just kind of gotten to where it's normal. I'm like used to being this hot now, so it is what it is. My weight. So I've actually gained like 30 pounds since I started T. Now in January, I had come off of this long kick of like not powerlifting anymore. I had lost a lot of muscle, but I was about 180-ish, and I've gained like 30 pounds since then. Some of that muscle, not all of it. I have gained a lot of fat. I just finally got my diet dialed back in. I feel like I've said that a million times in a video, but finally I've actually done it, and I'm really actually proud of myself. I've been doing great. I'm already starting to lose weight again. I've lost like 5 pounds already, but I mean, really, I'm happy with the progress that I'm starting to see, because if you guys have seen any of my gym videos, my lifts have gone up crazy good, and I'm actually starting to see a lot more muscle, shoulders, arms, even my legs. I'm just really starting to see that muscle mass. So it's kind of a good and bad thing, but I really want to see what could happen if I could lose a lot of this body fat, and then see where that puts me and what my body's gonna look like at that point. Acne. So my facial acne is really bad. It's actually not bad right now, right this second. Sorry, I just hit the table. It's actually cleared up a little bit in the past few days. It was a lot worse than this like 2 days ago. But I'm having to really put in the effort to make sure that I'm washing my face a bunch of times a day. Same thing with like body acne. My shoulder acne is getting gross, so I'm making sure that I'm like taking at least 2 showers a day, especially after the gym and especially after work. So we're gonna see how that goes. Hopefully it goes away some, but I did realize that I have to start putting in the effort to see that go away, because it's starting to get worse and worse. My favorite thing about this whole transition is my voice, as you guys might know. So my voice has gotten even deeper. I'm super stoked about it, and it feels weird to say like, oh, I'm so proud of the progress that I've made vocally, because it's really not, I didn't really put any effort into it, you know, like it's genetics, but I'm so excited about it. So I want to do this voice comparison.
Just for like documentation purposes, yes, this is how my voice sounds right now, pre-T.
This is my voice right now, 4 months on T. And this is my voice 6 months on T. So I'm actually feeling a lot more confident because of my voice. When people meet me now, about 50% of the time, when I open my mouth, they address me as sir or he, and it's great. I'm super stoked about that, really, because in the past, when I was misgendered, the opposite way, whenever I was living as a female, I would open my mouth and they automatically knew that I was not a male. So now that my voice is starting to get deeper, I'm starting to be recognized more and more as a man, and it's awesome. It feels great, it really does. So, to the awkward part of the transition bottom growth. I haven't really seen any differences, especially in the last 2 months. Really and truly, there hasn't been that much change in general. I know a lot of guys are like, whoa, it came out of nowhere and bit me, but not really. But I haven't really seen that much change. I know that that's like totally genetics, and I'm not really like, I don't really feel some kind of way about it, to be honest with you. I don't really care how much bottom growth I have or don't have. It's just not something I'm worried about right now, so it is what it is. But I had to put that out there just to keep track of it, because if I get to my 1 year and I'm like, whoa, where did that come from? I want to look back on it and be like, well, dude, it's 6 months, nothing happened. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I guess the last thing that I'll hit on is my mentality throughout this transition. So mentally, as you guys might have seen in the last video, I've been going through a really tough time lately. But my attitude and my mindset has really changed a lot since I started T in the last 6 months. Now, keep in mind, I'm 21, so I'm growing, I'm maturing anyway. But I can tell a difference in the way that I react to things and the way that I just feel about them in general. I used to be so emotionally invested in everything. I mean, everything hurt my feelings. I got butthurt about everything. I felt the need to react to everything like really over the top. I'm like a very loud, like very over the top person anyway. So that plus emotions plus teen angst equals just a bad situation. But now I just feel, and I don't want to say that I don't care, but I just feel like I'm not really emotional about things anymore. I'm really not. I feel really indifferent about a lot of things. I just seem to not have an opinion on something. I just seem to not want to put forth that energy to be angry or that energy to be upset about it, unless it's something huge like what has just recently happened in my life. So I don't think that that's a bad thing. I think that a lot of it has had to do with just maturing in general, but I'm actually kind of happy about it because I want to get to a place where I can have the most positive mindset as possible, if that makes sense. And I want to be able to feel like I have a good sense of mental health, because ever since I became a teenager, it's been wishy-washy. And I've said before, I take medicine for anxiety and depression, so it's something that I've been having to deal with, but really pushing myself mentally and examining my own mindset has been interesting. Even just seeing how it's changed since I started T. So I think that's really about it as far as updates go. I mean, I notice things. I really do. I notice things constantly, but I feel like I'm really starting to notice things in a way that makes me feel a lot more confident. So I'm looking forward to all the changes that are gonna happen. I finally decided that I'm gonna start looking into see if my insurance maybe will cover top surgery. I just want to start looking at more details involving top surgery. I was in this really negative place where I was like, man, that's never gonna happen, like who cares? I don't even know why I'm worried about it. It's not gonna happen for a long time. But I don't know, now I want to start figuring it out and seeing what could happen, because that's something that I really want, and that's really the next step that I want to take for sure, without a doubt. So I guess that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this 6-month update. I'm sorry if it's long. I tried not to make it long, but again, I don't want to seem super repetitive every time I do one of these updates, but I do want to just be able to look back on them and keep track of it, every couple of months. So my 8 months on T is coming up soon. I actually am having my 7 months on T on my birthday. So August 26th is going to be my 7-month mark on T, and I'm super stoked because it's like a twofer. It's a 2-for-1 type deal, my birthday and 7 months, so it's cool. And I'll be making my 8-month video sometime in September probably, so be looking out for that. I'm filming this next episode of Transparently Trans here soon too. I'm super stoked about that. And I just feel good to be getting kind of back in the swing of things. Thank you to everybody that has just hit me up and got in touch with me and just offered some encouragement, throwing some positive vibes my way, because I appreciate it. I really, really do. More than you guys will ever know. So thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure you do all that, like, comment, all that jazz. And just thank you. I really, really, really want to thank you for taking the time out to keep up with me, to keep track with me, and for just riding along with me on this journey. So I will see you guys in the next one.